Just love drama. So
I mean, if you're getting the clicks, he's getting the clicks.
It was one of those things where he's getting comments but not as many the comments are blown up, and then like the likes for it are like
is that what you call getting ratioed?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if that's a Twitter thing, but
ratioed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or there's more comments than likes.
Oh.
Or there's more retweet, or like maybe it's that a quote tweet or something does so much better than the original post. I actually don't know which one it means. I'll have to Google it. But that he would have the audacity in the midst of the tour to say that the Renaissance tour is not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah. And I was like, why would you speak that blasphemy? The hive is going to come for you.
We've already spent our $300 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell me it's going to be a bad time.
Yeah. It was like complaining about normal concert things like she does snippets of songs, but not the whole song. I was like, that's so normal at a concert for them to not do the whole song.
Sorry, she has 66 hits that she wants to get through.
Homegirl has 80 something Grammys. Like, come on now.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So people are at the Taylor Swift shows right now.
Right.
This is what I've been seeing. Actually, when this comes out, that'll probably be, maybe it was still going. But in any case, I did not know about all the like little Swiftie rituals.
Oh, I didn't know.
Or maybe it's not all that, but like the bracelets thing. Did you know they exchange bracelets?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seen it on the internet, so it must be true.
It must be. Yeah, I've seen people like picking out their, because it's called the Eras Tour, right? Or something like that. Picking out their outfits and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, T Swift has her base coming out for her.
Is it Eras? Is it like the different albums or something that she's
Eros
done?
Or Eras? I can't remember.
Maybe something it's the name of the album. We don't come for us, Swifties. We have not said a word against your queen.
It's not the latest album, because the latest album is Midnight Haze or something like that. Or Midnight.
Lavender Haze?
And it has Lavender Haze on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like in and out on Taylor Swift. There's some Swift I like.
Yeah, you played some Swift in my car for me.
I have.
You're used to. You can stand behind some.
I stand behind some of Taylor Swift's music and stuff. So
I'm really excited to see. I have my friends and family. I'm really excited to see the outfits that they wear to go. Anybody that's going to like a serious like concert like that, if they're going to bring it. I love to see the outfits.
Yeah. I've been thinking on my Renaissance outfit for months now.
Have you figured out something that can light up from the inside?
I haven't. I wish, I'm like trying to figure it out. And then people are saying certain things are already played out because she's been on tour long enough that like certain looks, we need to change it up. And I'm like
as an audience, that you need to change up your looks?
Yes.
Wow.
People are, So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to look my best while still remaining comfortable. And we'll see. Yep.
What month is it? Is it August?
It's in September.
In September, okay.
Yeah, but a lot to think about.
A lot to think about. We're here thinking about stuff on Is This Normal, which is the podcast that you've put on probably on purpose, but if accidentally, thank you for joining us. This is a podcast where we take anonymous people's quirks, queries, and confessions, and we debate them and decide whether they are normal or special or something else altogether. I'm Erin Ingle.
I'm Alyssa Yeoman. And every time we do that intro, I'm like surprised. We're talking to each other, looking at each other with microphones, and I forget that we are still doing a podcast. I'm like, isn't this just how we hang out?
It is how we hang out now. It's nice to have budgeted time to hang out.
Yeah,
it's really great.
It is.
And I also, we have to grab into the business zone. Every time I've tried to announce a date on this show, I have been like, and that's coming up on September, like every time. So
funny. I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing something here.
We're doing something here.
Yeah,
we're really doing something.
Angela Bassett did the thing. Totally.
Okay. Well, I had a thought earlier while I was doing something that I do sometimes, and I wanted to know if it's normal.
I'm excited to hear it.
First, a sip of my water. Okay. Is it normal to maybe be talking a little bit of shit about somebody and then like kind of instinctively check your phone to make sure that you're not calling them somehow. Like,
yes.
every time I'm really diving into some shit talking, I pick it up off my lap and I'm like, okay, we're good.
Yeah. No, totally normal.
Yes.
I am with you on that. I'm like, has Siri like made the call? And I was like, Siri's like, you're talking shit. Call whoever. Yeah.
Did you say, I'm making up a name here, yeah, did you see Angela?
Yeah.
You said her name multiple times. Did you want to call her?
And you're like, no, I check my phone. Sometimes I like check behind me just to make sure they haven't like shown up at the same place. And they're like, excuse me? You know what I mean? It's just, that is such a real fear.
That's a very good, like a movie moment where you're like, I don't know, I've just never really been that attracted to them. You're like, what? I was standing right here and I heard you say.
Yes.
That, like, now that you've made that comparison, I'm like, I feel like is normal. I feel like everybody's checking their six when when they're talking shit about somebody.
Oh, I'm checking.
Or you got to do a quick room scan.
A room scan. Like, what if their mother's there? You know what I mean? Their mother hears you talking shit about
Carla.
them. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have a problem with you, Carla. It's your piece of shit kid.
Yeah, exactly. This doesn't have to affect our relationship. So I think that I've been with people who do that. I've been the person who does it. I think everybody has to have that fear where you're like, this is definitely like making the call right now. They can hear me. I was just texting with them earlier. This is why I'm talking shit now. For some reason, my text, all the words I've said have come into text form and just sending it to them as I say everything about them.
Nightmare.
I also have that fear of like, like you screenshot a text message someone sends you and then you want to send that screenshot to someone else. But what if you accidentally send that screenshot back to them?
Oh my God.
I have that fear.
Mortifying.
I have that fear.
Is the solution to be less shit talking and shady?
No, absolutely
That's
not.
where life's joy comes from.
Yeah. But I think I've had a couple moments in life where I've been caught talking shit.
I have too, I think.
Yeah. It hasn't happened in a long time. I don't think it's happened since like college or something like that because I've gotten better at it. You know
That's
what I mean?
right, you have. A fucking predator, you adapt.
Exactly.
Top of the food chain.
Exactly. 100%. But yeah, I think those couple times getting caught now with technology, you just really don't know.
Yeah, and it's because it's going to be a self-own, like, if it happens.
Right.
It's going to be you doing something stupid and accidentally sending it to it. So it's twice as embarrassing because it's not like they just overheard you.
Right.
And it's like, you're in the middle of talking shit about me, like, out into the universe.
Yes. I don't even know what the save would be nowadays. I think that'd be like, oh, this isn't what what do you even say? I don't even know what you'd say.
Okay, here's my move.
Okay.
I haven't tried it out, but this is what's coming to me right now. You accidentally screenshot and text someone a picture of their text.
Right.
No other comment. That's all you really. That's all that gets through before you say anything. Maybe.
Right.
Then I would go, oops, and then I would maybe screenshot just like my home screen and then send that and be like, oh my gosh, I keep messing this up. I'm just trying to send you this, and then send them something else. Psycho behavior?
No, I think it's a good cover. It's a good cover. I think that's a great way to go. Yeah, there's really no other option except for just being like, oh my gosh, my butt screenshot. My butt. You know those butt screenshots? They get you. Somehow it gripped both sides of my phone. I carry my phone in my ass crack and it's just compressing the phone.
The middle pocket.
Exactly. That classic middle pocket mistake. I can't believe this has happened.
Anyways, bestie.
Yeah,
how are you?
Been meaning to catch up. Totally. I just, yeah, you got to figure out something to cover it. I like that. That's a good backup plan, though. Mm-hmm. I need to think about what mine will be if I ever end up in that pickle. Mm-hmm. So something will come to me. I'll probably have a nightmare about doing that tonight or something.
We have with an old job, a restaurant job that I had. It was a lovely place at the time, but I have a group text chat in which we screenshot each other their really bad Instagram posts.
Oh,
they're just
that's
like
so
dimly
funny.
lit and unappealing, like sweaty pasta.
Love it. I love a group text dedicated towards some sort of like shit talk.
Yes. Hey, that reminds me. Are you interested in playing fantasy football with me in a league of goofballs purely for shit talking?
I could do that. I could do that. I'll give that a try.
Okay.
Yeah. I did fantasy football one year and I won.
Oh my God.
Not to brag, but it was the year the Seahawks won the Super Bowl and I'd picked mostly Seahawks players. So
Nice.
it was just luck of the draw. But I would do a little fantasy football. I might make Isaac help me craft a team though.
Oh yeah. Bear always helps me too.
Okay, cool.
Nothing makes him happier than setting a good lineup, Alyssa. Maybe seeing a nice, like a really good map. But
wow. Him and Isaac should get together then.
I enjoy fantasy though. Like if I remember to pay attention to it every week, I enjoy it. And
yeah,
I have some buddies that are really good at just like trash talk, which is hilarious. To me.
I would love a trash talk. Yeah, I miss those days. Okay, hopping into another one, just up top topic because this has come up. We've been thinking about it. Picking your wedgie in public.
Ooh,
you doing it?
I am doing it.
Okay.
I gotta say, and this is also why I'm a thong gal.
Okay.
No wedgie issues.
Okay.
But the wedgie in public, I'm gonna try to do something clever, like catch it on something first.
Yeah.
If I can somehow catch the corner of my undies
on the like door handle, pulls it out for you.
Just like casually scoot my butt across a wall.
So you're doing it, but you're like sleuthing it,
or like sit down and try to like pick it, fix it when you stand back up or something.
Right. Okay. What, back wedgie or front wedgie? Would you pick a front wedgie in public? Because
I would try not. I might have done it on accident, but I'm definitely not trying to do that.
Yeah, because I do think the back wedgie is more common than the front wedgie.
Butts are just gonna eat stuff.
It is absolutely. But sometimes you got to adjust in public.
Mm-hmm.
Men are known for adjusting in public.
For sure.
But I'm like, a front wedgie I will try to avoid.
Yeah.
I will be like, I'll dismiss myself to the bathroom, pick my front wedgie.
That's
but
great.
a back wedgie, I'm probably standing where it's like, I'm up against the wall. You don't really notice or something quick.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Maybe do wide step.
Oh, a wide step. That's it. That's the solution usually. Just a drop low, sort of a side lunge.
Drop down and get your eagle on, come back up. Wedgie's gone.
You're a new person.
Exactly.
So what do you think? Are people out there picking wedge?
I think it's totally normal. I saw someone do it in a TikTok. That same TikTok of the guy who's dissing the Renaissance tour.
Oh, so people are roasting him for multiple things.
Well, one of his rebuttal videos, he's like got kind of a full body shot and he like picks his wedgie really quick, very casually.
Funny to see that on video.
And I was like, okay. So
now?
Yeah, out of all the times you're filming right now, you could have stopped this at any moment and come back to it. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the wedgie in public is common.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like that taboo.
Right.
I have seen what's inappropriate.
Okay.
Is an inside the pants wedgie pick.
Oh.
Which I feel like I have like a memory of standing in the like Target return line and having somebody do an inside the pants wedgie pick in front of us.
Wow, that's bold.
Out here,
you're out in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah.
Like nobody can see you. Like, wow. That is bold. Yeah, because that's a different level.
And
you're getting in
touching some bathing suit area skin.
Yeah, you better sanitize after that. Something. Clean up. But I think picking a wedgie, above pant wedgie, above pant back wedgie.
There we go.
In public, totally normal.
Yeah, you don't see the other methods as much, except for people adjusting their junk.
Yeah, exactly.
That also seems pretty normal.
Yeah. Well, men rule the world, so it's their world. We're living in it. Should we hop into the submissions for the day, though?
Let's do.
Okay, cool. I'll kick us off this time. Is it normal to pick your nose when nobody is looking?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, also, again, people do it when people are looking.
True. I feel like that's an older person trait, though. to pick your nose while people are looking. Like, I think.
Yeah, you've lost the care to.
Yeah, you're like
of
I don't
social
give a fuck.
propriety.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're old enough now. You've made your money, whatever it is, that makes you so bold to do that. But when no one's looking, absolutely, that's the time you do pick your nose, right?
What else? Are you gonna? How are you gonna get this stuff out?
Exactly.
You can blow it here and there.
Yeah, something like that. I almost sometimes think blowing your nose in public is little.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, sometimes it gets me. Like
of all of this, the fluids, mucus is what gets me the most.
Spitting in public also gets me.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, just grosses me out a little bit.
I'm okay with spitting. I'll spit.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody does, but there's just, sometimes it just I'm like, oh.
I try not to hork a freaking lube, you know.
You're not doing that.
Not like full sound like crank up, but I'll spit.
Yeah.
But not my not my gum. That's for sure.
Okay.
Lesson learned. We're not spitting gum out in the trash.
Yeah. We're not chewing gum
we're spitting
anymore.
in the trash, or not swallowing it.
Not swallowing it. Yeah. We learned that lesson through this podcast. But pick your nose when nobody's looking. Totally normal.
Agreed.
Awesome. Case closed.
Case closed.
Easy.
Thanks for the easy. Thanks for the fucking soft pitch there.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good one. Okay, is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Interestingly, sort of on the body theme, is this normal? I like to brush my teeth in bed.
In bed.
Do you got a little spittoon next door?
Yeah, seriously, on your nightstand.
You just holding all that foam in? Oh no!
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that option. Because where are you putting it? In your bed. Like, I just feel like that's risky. You're getting toothpaste on your sheets, and toothpaste stains, like, they stick. They're not going anywhere. Are you just so lazy you just want to brush your teeth and roll over and pass out?
Maybe they just they go into the bathroom, tube up, walk back into the bedroom and lay down, and there's brushing, thinking,
right,
watching a YouTube video,
right.
I would not do this at home. Like, no. I do wander around while brushing my teeth though sometimes.
Oh yeah, sometimes you gotta get a little walk in. You got things you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta put this and that away.
Yeah, exactly. You're holding it on one side, hoping that just holding it there is doing some sort of work for your teeth.
Yes, very much. I need to get a power toothbrush, so I stopped doing that.
Yeah, just let it go. Yeah, in bed it feels very inefficient. I feel like you have to be near a sink at the beginning and end of brushing your teeth.
And also upright a little bit. Like a laying down sounds tough for me.
Sounds dangerous.
It sounds it'd be hard on my weak little throat.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta keep all that stuff in my mouth. Like I will find that the foam expands too much in my mouth, and I need to spit like mid-process. Right. Sometimes.
Right.
So that's that for me. I'm not relaxing.
Yeah, I can't do that. Where are you at when it comes to brushing your teeth in the shower? Because that's a common thing.
Yeah, it's pretty rare for me.
Okay.
I'm not never doing it, but it's pretty rare. I don't feel like it really speeds up my process that much, so then I have to deal with my toothbrush while I'm in the shower. It's
one of the most disgusting habits to me.
Yeah?
It just, yeah.
You just feel like dirty, naked body, steam.
It's just like your toothbrush doesn't belong in the shower. There's just so many other.
I mean, that.
In an ideal world, I would live in a house that has like the little door that like closes around the toilet, where you have a bathroom where so your toothbrush isn't really interfering with anything but
none of that poo vapor in the area.
Exactly. Shower is like far away from it, something like that.
Grossed out.
Yeah.
This is why it's a flex to have a medicine cabinet, so you can keep your toothbrush sheltered.
Yes. I'm like, yeah, my partner sometimes brushes his teeth in the shower. Also doesn't really care. Like he'll leave his toothbrush out on the counter in like what is our like main downstairs bathroom, and I always
on the counter of the bathroom.
Yeah, I will put it in the medicine cabinet.
Yeah,
and it'll be back on the counter the next day.
That's so funny.
It's just our small game that we play where I am constantly like just hide it away. And when guests are over, he'll leave it in there, but I'm like, get this off of like just the counter.
That's so funny. He's just not like, he doesn't find it gross. I'm
He
sure.
doesn't find it gross. Well, yeah, he doesn't find it gross. We'll get into the next one, but but I will say, he's not fazed by toothbrush germs. But for me, I'm like,
well, mine's out in the open. You can see mine from the toilet. I'm sure you've noticed.
Oh, true.
It's like across the small room. Yeah. Up on an open shelf.
Yeah, what can you do? I mean, my bathroom doesn't have that much space. I have one toothbrush in my upstairs bathroom. It's on the counter. You know, the way the bathroom is laid out, I can't see it, but we're still in close proximity. Yeah, but I just can't. I can't get behind brushing your teeth in the shower. I'm like, it doesn't say anything. You're spitting that foam onto your feet. And then,
I love your face right now. It's like, it's so disappointed.
I am, but it's so common. I see plenty of people just leaving it, in the shower.
Yeah, like there's a little shelf for it or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a water pick?
No.
You know that people have, I think my mom's house has this. It's a water little, like it's like a dental tool that's hooked up to your shower water, and you have it mounted in your shower, and it's like one of those thin rinsies that like blasts
like they
water
use at the dentist, like between your teeth, like
to
clean it out.
It's just it's a little water blast in like a small stream. I'm pretty sure is what.
Oh, and it has to go in your shower.
Well, maybe it could be in your counter. I don't know.
Yeah, because I would use something like that, but I wouldn't use it. Even that, maybe in the shower would be a lot for me.
Yeah, just too near the mouth.
Yeah.
I was listening back to an old episode that we talked about spitting your toothpaste in the toilet.
Yeah.
And you were like, had a hard time handling that one as well.
Yeah, I didn't know I was just so particular about the way you got to brush your teeth.
It's just out of respect for your beautiful mouth.
I know. Maybe that's it. But yeah, I'm like, get that toothbrush away from there. Get that toothbrush away from your bed.
Yeah.
Your bed is a sacred place.
That's how I feel. I don't like really eating or drinking in bed, but here and there what I do, I'm like, I'm just a slob. Like I can't not spill. So how am I going to I'm going to get toothpaste on the bed. It's going to be crunchy.
Yes.
I'm not liking that interaction.
Yeah. This feels very special to me.
Yeah.
So want to brush your teeth in bed. So,
but if we're wrong, rise up, Normcore.
Yeah.
Say this is one of the top 5 places in my house to brush my teeth.
Yeah. I mean, I'd even go to the kitchen sink before going to my bed.
I go to the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
It was the one bathroom household. So sometimes
sometimes that's your only option.
You're getting displaced in the midst of the brush.
Yeah. Especially if you're walking around, you might lose your spot. You
Absolutely.
Know what I mean? Yeah.
I've been on both ends. But that's So we're both just strong agreement. Brushing teeth in bed, special.
Yes, special. Never change, do you? But
but if you date someone, they might change you.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. So this next one, is it me?
I think so.
Okay, cool. This one I feel like is going to be a lengthy discussion and is going to be very divisive because it's a classic, but I don't know where people really stand at the end of the day. So is it normal to share your toothbrush with a significant other? I will say this one came with a full story.
Oh,
okay.
Is it? Are you going to share the story?
I'll share some of it. Well,
okay.
They were like just basically kind of telling a friend of the pod, a listener of this pod, thank you for submitting this. We're saying like their partner's like extremely grossed out by the toothbrush sharing, but like not grossed out by like other things that would be considered gross. Like I think they gave the example of like even like period sex. Their partner's not grossed out by that, but like the sharing of the toothbrush is they draw this really hard line and they're like, no, we cannot share a toothbrush. And their whole point is like, your mouth has literally been on my mouth. It's been on other places of my body. Yeah. Like, why sharing a toothbrush? Is it so gnarly?
Yeah. Why is that the line?
Yeah. So why is that the line? So just a little more extra context.
But I love it. I love the context because sometimes it is nice to know what side the submitter is on.
Yes.
You know?
And this submitter is on the side that like, it's sharing a toothbrush. We share so much already, right?
Yeah.
We share a life.
Yeah.
You know? So what is a toothbrush?
You.
Yeah. What is a toothbrush?
I wake up every day and I choose to love you again.
Exactly. Exactly. Give me your damn toothbrush.
I forgot to pack one.
Exactly.
I'm not like, oh, we only have one toothbrush. Like that to me is special.
Yeah, that's another level. Yeah.
But I will, yeah, if one of us forgets our toothbrush, then we'll swap. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a taboo exchange.
Sharing one toothbrush, I'm like, that's the same kind of couple who's like got one email together. You know what I mean? They got one Instagram account, one email. They're
Somebody's
a pack
in charge.
Exactly.
I'm sort of the administrator of our relationship.
Seriously. So I was gonna say this because I was talking about my partner's toothbrush habits.
Yeah.
He like I think the first night I spent the night at his house, I wasn't planning to spend the night, but you know, things happen.
Yeah, baby.
You know how you do. And I'd forgot my toothbrush and I was like, oh no, I don't have a toothbrush. And he was like, oh, go ahead and use mine. And I was like, the openness really like, I was like, wow, this person, like, I've never shared a toothbrush with someone before. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a try.
Wow.
But I thought it was one of the things that like kind of charmed me about him in the beginning.
I think that's a sweet gesture.
Yeah,
yes.
I thought it was a sweet gesture. And I was like, oh, wow, you're like, feel comfortable enough for that and unbothered by that, you know. Little did I know that it would lead to him leaving his toothbrush on the counter, but you know, I guess the signs were there.
Actually, anybody can do anything they want with my toothbrush.
Yeah,
you can borrow it. You can use it for the dog.
It was a pink flag for sure. It was a pink flag. I'm on the fence about this one.
Yeah.
I feel like yes, in a pinch, I'll do it, but I think about it when I'm doing it. I'm like, this is someone else's tooth. You know, these aren't my bristles. You know, they haven't been bit in the way that it flows with my mouth or.
Wow.
You know
that's
what I mean?
ASMR.
Yeah. It's not, I'm very like conscious that it's not my toothbrush, but I don't find it repulsive. And I get like, yes, we share a lot of other things. So at the end of the day, this is probably not that nasty or something like that. I don't know if I'd share like a loofah.
Whoa, twist.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like that's another kind of
I feel like
something I feel is related.
Yeah, like I go, so I'll use my mom's shower when I'm at her place, and she has a loofah, and I wouldn't just like use that loofah,
right?
You know, that seems personal. I wouldn't brush my teeth with somebody's toothbrush without asking either. But
you're like just going to people's houses, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pick this up.
I feel like if my mom was like, oh yeah, you can use that, I'd be like, I'm good. We'll just
Yeah. I'll just use my hand and wipe down.
Hand towel.
Yeah, exactly. For the environment.
Hand loofahs.
But I think this falls under a normal thing. I think it's normal to share, especially with a significant other. We're not talking about a random. We're not talking about a friend. You're talking about the person who you are with, build a life with.
100%.
I think it's probably a more normal thing than it is abnormal.
Yeah, I think if you're sharing space like most of the time, something like that's going to come up. I'm going to say normal. I would say that like the partner that is vehemently against it, I think is probably special. Like,
you think so?
I don't think that many people would be like, absolutely not, you know?
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a divide.
Yeah.
I think this is probably one of those 50-50 special normal.
There we go.
Like both sides might be normal.
Yeah.
Because
like maybe just as many folks are like, no way.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Because and then it is like a particular thing. Just that the mouth is different than the teeth somehow.
Yeah. Because you're brushing your tongue. You're getting in there.
You better be brushing your tongue.
Yeah. If you're not, we're here to tell you something new.
Get in there.
Yeah. I'm not sharing a tongue scraper.
Okay, I was wondering. So I got a tongue scraper this year, and I was like, I don't know where to put this. This is fucking. Yeah. I don't want this out.
Yeah.
So I have it. It has a little baggie, but Yeah.
It feels different because it's something.
It's like a medical instrument.
Yes. I was into tongue scraping for a little bit, and then I think I lost my tongue scraper, so I stopped using it. But that's not a shareable. That's not a shareable. But a toothbrush, I would say, we're following this under normal, but I would love to know other people's thoughts on this one in particular, because I do think it's divisive.
Absolutely. I think soon we'll have a way that people can vote on this, and I can't wait to see like a live listener vote of who's on what side. I gotta know because I know y'all are out there disagreeing with us in your cars, at your jobs, being like no, that's you can't believe you're justifying that. Exactly. And we know we're fucking up sometimes. Yeah. So we want to know. So write in, and maybe someone has some like facts about mouths to share with us about some
that.
Mouth facts.
Exactly.
Why not? Yeah. Like, what's the deal with the dog's mouth? You know?
Yeah.
Is it clean? What does that mean?
You sharing a toothbrush with your dog? Ooh.
That's something else entirely.
Yeah, that's a different thing. Do you even believe that dogs' mouths are cleaner than ours? You know how everybody says that? I don't believe it either.
I think that what they're saying is like, I think that's probably like a misconstruing of something else. Like a dog's mouth has like some property or like some enzyme that ours doesn't.
Right.
But like whatever cleaner, like. Yeah. I don't think so.
I've never believed that fact.
No human I know has put shit in their mouths. No. So,
yeah. I don't know anybody who's licking their butthole clean.
And we're brushing our teeth.
Yeah.
These doggies are all nasty. Yeah. Maybe they have better like regulation in their mouths than we do. Something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that's one of those facts that just like, it's a Snopes situation.
Snopes it.
Yeah, exactly. Is this an urban legend? Absolutely. I don't know.
Can I say another a thing that I've heard, and I'm like, you're saying nonsense right now, is when you try on a shoe and they say it molds to your foot. I think that is absolute nonsense.
Really?
Like, I think that it's like that would be a good thing. Is right. Not. And they're like, well, it'll just mold to your feet. You're like, okay, so it's not supporting your feet in any way. You're just pressing into it. Like
yes,
slowly.
And it's becoming one with your foot. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I've believed that in the past, but hearing it out loud now, I'm like, yeah, maybe that is not the case. It's like not true. Or
it's not like supportive because it's just you're making an impression on it. I'm like, that's not
right.
Anything for you. In any case, I've been looking for a pair of shoes, so can't wait to report back on my process.
Yeah, let me know. I do feel like they guess they mold to your foot, but then it's like I have a pair of Vans, for instance, that like went with my foot shape, but like so bad that like it's. Because Vans are so low that I got like blisters from it.
Oh, ouch.
Because it like my foot was like basically walking on the ground because it molded.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think it's good
shoe.
For you.
And I'm like, oh, now I'm basically like barefoot. So.
Oh yeah, the impact changes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thank you.
Exactly.
Vans are for kids. What are you thinking?
I know. I just love a pair of Vans.
I love them
still.
too. I have a pair that I'm like. They're like, I will say this, they are like my cleanest pair of shoes. So I wear them sometimes because they're nice and clean. Yeah. Because I never wear them because they're not comfortable. Yeah. Those are my black and white Vans.
Yeah, I'm not skating. I don't know what I'm doing.
No. Well, we don't need to try it.
Yeah.
We have brittle bones.
Yeah, it's too late for that. Too late for me. But yeah, I think that was it for today.
I love it. That was a good little journey.
It was. Just some body stuff, some talking shit. Love to know your thoughts.
Absolutely.
So yeah, if you like this podcast, share it with a friend, subscribe, rate, leave a review.
Oh yeah.
Follow us on YouTube. If you are a YouTube listener, we're up there. And shout out to the 7 subscribers we have already.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
So happy you're here. Submit your Is This Normals through the form in the show notes. And yeah, follow us on Instagram at Is This Normal Pod. We are having a show on August 26th. It's going to be a free backyard show in Seattle, so be on the lookout for that. We'll start linking it in the show notes probably here in a couple episodes or so. Got another show that's going to be in October. So if you're like a planner and you're like, my summer months are already gone.
Definitely.
I can't even think of doing something in August, but I could do something in the fall. Then come to the fall.
Let's do
show.
it.
Yeah.
Gather 15 of your closest friends.
Exactly.
It's at the Hereafter, so it's a good neighborhood. It's plenty to do down there.
Exactly.
And this is how we're gonna rally some troops. We want to meet your friends. We want to get out there.
After you talk shit about them, be like, oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to go to a show together? And it'll all be forgiven once they come to the show. So
perfect.
It's perfect. And until next time, you're normal.
You're special.
We love you.